everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft back again with another process video for you. This one is my take on a scrapbook generation sketch challenge that was going on in the SG Scrap Squad Facebook group during their August virtual scrapbook crop. So the sketch actually has 3 photos in it, but I'm only going to use 2 photos, and the sketch had 3 horizontal photos. My photos are vertical, and that's okay. So I'm going to just show you my interpretation of the sketch. And I'll also have linked below the SG Scrap Squad Facebook group. If you're not part of that Facebook group, you might want to consider joining because they do have some fun challenges going on throughout the month. And it's also an online store. You can shop in store. They're located in Springfield, Missouri, but they're also an online store. So if you're looking for sort of a local scrapbook store to support, that's one that you could do it with. So I am using a Simple Stories collection, and I can't remember what the name of it is, but I used it a couple weeks ago to create a shadow box picture or a shadow box thing, a shadow box gift. Yeah, I think that's probably better for my sister-in-law. So I took a picture of her. I have a process video for it here on the channel, so I'll try to remember to link that in the description box as well. But I used the Simple Stories kit because it was very it had like a family feel to it. I was scrapbooking a family photo of my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and their daughter. And I just liked the sentiments that were part of this collection. And it also was the photo was taken of them in Italy. And so this had sort of a, I don't know, just sort of a European, sophisticated vibe to it with the sort of gold yellows and then the black and whites and that kind of thing. So I haven't used it really since that craft that I made. And I thought, you know what? I have these photos of my daughter when she lost her teeth. Her first 2 teeth came out pretty much back to back at the end of last school year. And, I don't have any papers that are teeth themed, although I'm sure you could find them somewhere. And I hadn't broken into my September Best of Both Worlds kit yet. So I didn't want to break into it yet before watching Chamel's lives. And then I didn't, I could have done another using random bits and scrap paper thing, but I feel like I've done that a lot in previous process videos. So I'm let me take a look at the rest of this little Simple Stories kit that I had and see if I can use those pieces for these lost teeth photos. And I did. So basically, there's some paper layering going on, which is something that I've shown you before. And it's great for when you are using up leftover bits. So I had one piece of 12 by 12 pattern paper left over, and then the rest of it had all been cut into. So I literally just grabbed the scrap papers that I had and said, whatever size I can get them in, that's going to be okay. And I just kind of cut them and did some layering. One of them is one of the cut aparts, and it's actually kind of looks like a journaling spot. It actually kind of reminds me of a pad of paper that I have here to jot down notes and stuff like that, to do a to-do list, because it's pretty long. But I liked it as using it as, pattern paper as an accent to go behind the photos. So I'm adding in another pattern because I have the solid blue line in the back and then a solid black on top, which I did a little bit of the tearing technique only because my Fiskars paper trimmer needed a new blade, and it was really it's okay. It was distressing the sides of the paper, which in some cases you might like that. You might like that distressed look. And for this type of paper, it kind of went kind of well because it already has sort of a distressed look to it, especially that solid blue. I mean, it's solid blue, but there's a little bit of something going on there. Little hints of black stripes and things like that. So the distressed look is okay, but I didn't really want to have that too many paper frayed edges. Anyway, and I ended up inking all the edges anyway, whatever. So I just did the tearing technique on one side just to kind of get rid of some of those frayed pieces on that paper there. And then I added the the other two pieces of paper on top. Now the cut apart I cut by hand, so I didn't have to worry about using the Fiskars trimmer. I actually did just replace the blade, and it's weird because I had purchased these blade replacements. I'm going to get off topic. I had purchased these blade replacements a couple of years ago, I want to say, from scrapbook.com. And when I put the blade on, it like didn't fit properly on the trimmer, and I was really mad. So I put the other one on, and I'd been using that one, and I think it's time for that one to go. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll try this other blade again. And just see what happens. I can't be bladeless, obviously. I don't want to be bladeless, and it's going to take a while for another thing to be shipped to me, especially because I'm not placing another order with anybody until at least like the end of the month. So I tried the blade, and it seems to fit now. So I don't know what the problem was, if it was user error in the beginning, but I'm hoping that it works and I don't have to hand cut everything while I wait for a new blade to come in. But anyway, that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it. So I took one of the big banner stickers from this 12 by 12 sticker sheet. They're really, really cool. And I would recommend it if you have trouble layering embellishments and stickers and that kind of thing, to look for the Simple Stories collections that have these 12 by 12 sheets of stickers with like the embellishment clusters already created for you, because it makes it so easy. So the main design of this layout follows the original sketch, and then I just throw in a bunch of other stuff and just do whatever I want after that. So I've got the banner sticker going kind of behind the photo. Some of the elements get covered up. Some of the, like there's a heart and some butterflies and flowers. That's okay, whatever, because I'm going to be adding in more of those later. So then I'm going to add in one of the Simple Stories frames, which are really cool. And I picked one that had sort of a distressed kind of darker brown wood frame. And then I'm going to put a cut apart behind it. And the cut apart isn't the same size as the frame. I didn't have any cut aparts that were, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to end up adding a few more stickers inside the frame. And it's going to look really cool. So I'm just adhering the frame down. I think I've got both photos down. I matted the photos with some of that yellow, a solid yellow, so it brings in more of that yellow gold that you see in the sort of plaid patterned paper. And then I've got these sticker phrases that were also part of that 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And they were just perfect, I thought, for these photos. Little details. What else does it say? Remember this. And so I just kind of layered the three of them kind of in a staggered design going up at the top of the inside of that photo frame. So now I got to figure out the title. And I like that these puffy stickers have a lot of words on them because they're great for just using and making a title be. You don't have to think too hard or look for alphas. So I'm titling this Oh Happy Day, and I'm putting the title up at the top. I thought about putting it down at the bottom, but I really didn't like that because I think I already had words on the right-hand side, so I wanted to have some words on the left-hand side. So I put it up at the top, Oh Happy Day, because obviously this was a happy day when she lost her teeth. Finally, one of them she lost at home. She kind of pushed it out of her mouth with her tongue, and then the other one she lost at school, and the school nurse gave her a little necklace with a tooth charm on it to keep her lost tooth and bring it home, which I thought was really nice, and she was very excited about that. Have not lost any other teeth since. We are apparently going to be losing the 2 front teeth very soon, according to the dentist, but nothing is super wiggly or anything like that. I don't have many memories of losing my teeth. When I was a kid, I know that my parents took a couple photos of me, I guess, with a toothless mouth, but I really don't have that many memories. And so watching her go through it, I'm like, oh my gosh, was this what it was like? Like anytime she would talk, her tongue would push the loose tooth forward. And I'm like, oh, this is just gross. Like, stop. I do not remember this at all. So anyway, good times. I'm just adding in a few of the dimensional puffy stickers to kind of build up that sticker banner. So there are a couple hearts, some flowers, a butterfly. I just wanted to add a couple more things and give this a little bit more dimension. So I hope that this video was helpful and inspiring to you. Let me know if you have any questions or just want to say hi down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this and returning if you're a subscriber and hitting that subscribe button if you haven't yet already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.